This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the Redwood Forest.
Come on, seriously. Don't you think we should scrape off some of that burnt-on stuff first? Look at it.
No. The burn-on stuff, that holds the memories of barbecues gone by, see?
Okay. At least 50 years of memories there.
I'm glad to see you haven't lost your sense of humor. How you doing without Meredith?
For right now, I'll be all right.
What about tomorrow, the next day?
Dad, I could ask the same of you. I mean, what's going on with you and Holly?
Taste it. Bert's recipe. Like it?
Yeah.
More salt?
No. Time out in the living room until you think you can behave. Oh, spoiled. All right. Kids, you can't live with them.
What?
You can't live without them.
I think that goes double for spouses.
Okay. You need some help? You got it.
Marie.
Hi.
Mommy, what is that lady doing with Daddy?
Mr. Weed, there's a question I have to ask you.
Based on how far behind you are on your payments, Dr. Jeffries, I'm not sure you can afford it.
You didn't get my check? I sent it a few days ago.
No, I didn't. That means you still owe me for consultations regarding the situation with Mr. Mansfield and for all ongoing correspondence with your wife's lawyer in Venezuela.
I realize that.
You could pay me now if you like.
I don't think I have my checkbook with me.
Well, cash will do.
Well, that'll have to hold you until you get my check.
I guess it'll have to. Just be aware that payment in full is due when your divorce is finalized.
I know that.
Well, the good news is that it shouldn't take long now. Since you didn't demand a settlement from Ms. Lewis.
Well, that's the question I wanted to ask you. Is it too late to stop the divorce?
Rusty, I'm glad you stopped by. Before you run off half-cocked.
Captain, I have to talk to you.
I know. Teague told me. The DA didn't see enough hard evidence to charge Jeffries with kidnapping.
Can you believe that?
I'm sorry. Must stick in your craw. But you got my personal promise that we'll keep Jeffries under surveillance.
It's not enough.
Well, let me finish, huh? I'm also ordering all available manpower onto the case to try and get the evidence that we need.
Fat chance. Fat chance.
Now, don't worry about it. Now, Jeffries will be nailed. We'll get him. Don't worry. Eventually.
Hey, eventually is not good enough.
Well, it's the best we can do, huh? You know how the system works.
Yeah, I do. It's a system that let a man who kidnapped a little girl go free, and that's why I can't take it anymore. That is why I quit.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Dawn. It takes grease out of your way, even on plastic.
Whoa, here's one for the Macho Hall of Fame.
Come on, Mr. Stonehenge, wake up, huh? Today guys eat quiche. Today guys wash pots.
Oh, Mr. Liberated takes on fork grease.
Watch this. Dawn, greasy pot. Goodbye, greasy pot.
Hold it.
You get the picture?
Oh, you missed one.
No problem.
And that greasy mess, come on.
Hey, but Dawn, it's a piece of cake.
I'm impressed. And Al, love the apron.
Get out of here.
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
A dry idea. A dry idea. Dry idea.
Did you ever notice that the drier something is, the cleaner it is?
A dry idea. A dry idea. Dry idea.
That's why nothing keeps you drier than dry idea. So you feel clean, really clean. Dry idea, our idea of clean.
Heinz ketchup. It's so rich, so thick. Why waste time with anything else? Heinz ketchup. The best things come to those who wait.
A question. What brand of toothbrush do you think dentists use? Okay, Rob, show us. Oral-B. Oral-B. The toothbrush more dentists use.
Honey, great news. I don't need surgery for my hemorrhoids. The doctor said they're not that serious.
Well, what did he say?
He told me to eat right, get some exercise, and when they act up, use Preparation H.
Thousands of doctors distribute this hemorrhoidal care guide. It advises a fiber-rich diet, exercise, and for flare-ups, try Preparation H for effective therapy against hemorrhoidal symptoms.
Aren't you glad you didn't need surgery?
Preparation H, also a new cream.
Wow.
Wilder.
Wild.
Wilder.
As the world turns is
Wilder than ever.
weekdays on CBS.
Now, calm, Rusty, calm down. You know, quitting isn't the way to do it.
Wrong, Larry. It's the only way I have to go.
Well, I know how you feel.
Do
but
you?
Quitting is not the way.
No, I doubt you do.
Sure, you're frustrated. We can't even get Jeffries on a kidnapping charge, and you believe he murdered your...
No, I am sure he murdered Rosie.
Well, then he'll be caught, and he'll pay. It's just a matter of time, like this with any other
long
case.
Gone by then.
Not if we keep Jeffries under surveillance.
And just how long do you think Commissioner Braxton is going to foot the bill for all that manpower and all you're talking about? No, just face it. The system let Jeffries go.
No.
Man, you are blind.
Just because we didn't get enough evidence for the DA to get an indictment doesn't mean that we quit. We'd give up. It's just going to take a little longer, that's all.
He's going to be getting away. He is getting away.
Rusty. Listen to me.
If it's more sweet talk, I don't want to hear it.
You know I care about you, like a son. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it scares me to see you like this.
What, unemployed?
No, on the edge. I don't want to see you fall off.
Don't worry about me.
Well, me and the ulcer that you gave me can't help it. Now, when you joined the force, you took the oath, the same oath that I did, to uphold the law. Now, I know that you meant those words.
I believed him for as long as I could. I believed in the system and the way it worked, only it ain't working anymore.
You want to stop the divorce?
That's right.
The final papers are being drawn right now.
Look, just tell me if you can do it or not.
I don't understand where this is coming from. You haven't seen your wife for 6 months now.
I know that.
You wrote her a letter saying you wanted to end the marriage without acrimony and without receiving a financial settlement.
It was a mistake, okay?
Oh?
Yeah, I wrote that letter when I was under an awful lot of pressure. I had some personal problems, and...
That's right. You were the prime suspect in Mara Shane's kidnapping.
Look, I was never charged with any wrongdoing.
Well, guilty or not, you're lucky the Lewises didn't string you up just for the hell of it.
Yeah. Well, they tried to intimidate me, but it didn't work.
And now you're past that hurdle and you want to stop the divorce.
Look, I'm not paying you to sit there and give me the third degree on this.
Just call it advice, Dr. Jeffries. Free advice. Huh? If I were you, I'd get on a plane and get the hell out of here and never look back.
You would?
After you pay me, of course.
Of course.
Look, don't you suppose any move you make to remain a part of the Lewis family will only incite them further?
I realize that, but I've made up my mind I want the divorce stopped.
Excuse me for getting personal, but why do you want to stay married to someone who doesn't want you?
I've got my reasons.
I get it. You want the money.
No! No!
Say hi to your brother. Oh, it's good.
Hey, come in. How you doing? Got a recipe of bird.
Here. Some party, huh?
Michelle, come here. Come and meet Holly. Oh. She's a friend of the family. You remember meeting her when she brought the story cassette to you and Ben? And Dad was away? Yeah. Why don't you go find Ben and see if he's ready to behave?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if he is, you two play together, all right?
Okay.
Okay, see ya.
I told her she could come see Daddy and get a hamburger.
I'm glad you did.
Afterwards, we're going to the park for the fireworks.
Now, why are you going to do that?
Well, we have sparklers right here. Because I promised Michelle. Well, then we're just going to have to go ask Michelle and see what she thinks about it. Come on.
Hey, Fletcher.
Hi, Ed. Holly.
Hi.
Well, you two seem to be taking the news much better than I thought you would.
What news is that?
About Roger being out on bail?
No.
What? Oh, God.
You didn't know.
How could they let that maniac out on the streets? Don't they realize how dangerous he is?
Who posted bail?
Philip?
Oh, man, this time he's going too far.
Ed, Philip did it to get even with Alan.
What kind of a system lets a known felon just walk?
Well, technically, they couldn't hold him. I mean, especially after his CIA credentials held up.
Right.
And as for the current charges, Alan's arrest and then his confession, that effectively negated those.
I don't even care about the technicalities. As far as I'm concerned, Roger has a lifetime of pain to pay for. Somewhere along the line, he'll pay.
Those people left this house so dirty. How will I ever get it clean?
Clean it fast with Spick and Span liquid.
So powerful, every drop dissolves tough dirt. On contact,
So you can clean it fast
on walls,
with Spick and Span liquid.
in bathrooms,
Spick and Span liquid.
on floors. Now it's easy to get your whole home clean. Get it spick and span. Fast.
What was I supposed to do? Call the principal and say I can't teach today because I'm constipated? She'd probably say try a laxative. And then I'd stand here in front of class hoping to make it to recess. Then I discovered daily fiber therapy with Metamucil. It has the extra fiber, soluble fiber, to help me stay regular, safely, naturally. So with Metamucil, I got regular, stayed regular, and now my problem is ancient history.
Metamucil, and you could stay regular for the rest of your life.
And here's more surprising news about Metamucil. Ounce for ounce, it has 5 times more soluble fiber than Oat Bran. A single spoonful has as much soluble fiber as this plateful of Oat Bran muffins. Natural fiber Metamucil.
It could be a dream or it could be a joke. It could be for real.
It's for real. Bob Castleberry won $10 million. You can too if you enter the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes fast.
$10 million, you know. But I can handle it all right.
The LensCrafters made my bifocals in 45 minutes.
LensCrafters crafts your quality glasses in about an hour by putting the whole lab right in the store so you can see better, faster, in about an hour.
LensCrafters. Check your yellow pages or call 1-800-522-LENS.
Rick told me that Meredith left town. I'm sorry.
Are you?
I am. I'm sorry for that.
Rick, you're not going to wish me a happy anniversary?
Anniversary? What is it, a week since you've had your first shave?
It's fine. It's 2 years today I've been in Springfield.
Oh, that's right. Skydiver Spaulding. That was a hell of an entrance.
Well, straight from New York. What do you expect?
Looks like us Bowers have calmed you down a little bit.
Are you kidding me? I ended up marrying a girl named after a motorcycle.
That's it. But you got married, pal. That's the Bower. Where's your wife?
Well, she and Nadine are away for a week. How long's Meredith going to be away?
Meredith and I are separated. Sorry to hear that. So am I. You know, Sammy, yeah, you're pretty good at this.
Well, it's all in the arc of the toss. Thusly.
No, it's not. An arc's useless. What you need is a good, smooth pitch.
Like this?
Yeah, like that. Oh, boy. You must have had athletic parents.
Well, whatever athletic prowess I have must have come from my mother because my dad is a dud at sports.
You don't talk about your mom much.
She died a long time ago.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Same thing happened to my dad. He died in Vietnam.
All right.
Gee, you're sure jumpy. What is it? My new cologne too much for you?
Oh, I thought that was bug spray you had on.
Well, come to think of it, I haven't been bit by anything. What? What's going on?
I want to make sure there's nobody who knows Lowell that's here.
Why?
Because he'd kill you with his great big bare hands if he caught us together.
Quite a difference from the last 4th of July, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Exactly a year ago today, Meredith and I got in a big fight. She went to Galaxy, ran into Philip. It was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, for me and Maeve, too. This would have been our first anniversary. So much for happily ever after.
Well, is it ready for the Burger Hall of Fame?
This is delicious. This is better than last.
See? It is. I keep telling Rick and Alan Michael it's all in the crust. You want another one?
No, give me a minute, okay? It's good.
Listen, when you made those calls inviting people, you didn't ask Philip, did you?
Well, I started to, but Rick told me not to. Why? Are they still on the out?
Yeah.
Okay, local talent out of my way. I got Bauer Burgers to grill here.
Ed, I really tried to stop him, but lost.
What do you think these are? Puny and tasteless. Only the Bauers of Rice Lake, Wisconsin know how to make genuine Bauer burgers. Give me that, you traitor!
Dad, I'm hungry.
Well, wait for a real one and move over.
Sorry, excuse me.
Unless, of course, you're afraid of a little competition.
Give me your best burger.
Gladly. Yeah.
Where's Chelsea?
She's around here somewhere.
Hey, leave the crust alone there.
You aren't having problems.
No, Mom. Everything is fine.
Don't do that. Keep that there. See, Laney, I told you so. Dad, you don't understand. That's been on there for generations.
Yeah, tell him.
Oh, excuse me. My fault. Sorry.
It's a nice color. Looks good on you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's very pretty on you, too. Very cool and summery. Only you and Holly understand the bonds you share. Loving Blake. Hating Roger. Yeah, I know. That's the glue that keeps people together.
Oh, come on, please. We gotta stop this.
Why? Why? Because I hit a nerve?
No, because we obviously shouldn't be talking about it now. I am tired. You're still furious, and justifiably so, over what I said at the counselor's office.
You know, it's a funny thing, but infidelity sticks when you're a good little Catholic girl.
Oh, it's okay for you to lust after Fletcher up here in your mind, right? So long as you keep your skirt down.
Are you planning on keeping the next counselor's appointment or not?
I don't know. Did you hear what I said? I said I told Mo.
I heard you.
Well, doesn't that tell you something about how I
Tells
feel?
me how dense you are.
Dense? You're calling me dense?
God, I don't believe this. A whole guilt trip. I slept with a married man. How did I get myself into this?
Well, come on, you're my ex-wife.
Oh, that makes everything okay.
No, we're friends.
How did Mo take this?
Don't you think it's more important how we feel about
Like a good, understanding wife, I suppose. Forgiving you for everything.
Mo does not understand about us. And she doesn't understand about Roger. And my God, Roger's the one she wants to forgive. What are you doing?
I cannot stay here any longer in Mo's kitchen, talking to Mo's husband. Roger's just making us act crazy.
Roger, don't be ridiculous.
Mo, you have such great taste in cups and husbands.
Excuse me.
Of course.
Hi. I was hoping I'd find you here.
Mr. Jenkins, doesn't the FBI ever give its people time off?
As a matter of fact, I am off duty now.
Well, the party's out back. Why don't you go on out there and help yourself to some food and...
Won't you join me?
Oh, actually, I'm just leaving.
Really?
Yes. I just brought my daughter over to see her father. Michelle and I are going to see the fireworks.
I love fireworks.
Oh? Oh, Fletcher, when are we leaving to see the fireworks?
We're not.
Well, I guess there was some change in plans.
I hate for a lady like you to be disappointed. Let me take you and your daughter to the park.
Oh, thank you. That's very flattering, but...
Mr. Jenkins, I hope this doesn't mean there's any more bad news about Roger Thorpe.
No, I just stopped by on the hope Maureen would be here.
How sweet.
I promised her to keep her up to date on Mr. Thorpe.
Oh, so then there's some news.
It's just that your instincts about him were right on target. He was in government service for the last 15 years.
Ah.
It's kind of old news, isn't it?
Up to you, perhaps, Dr. Bauer, but not your lovely wife.
Well, Maureen, looks like you were right. You and Mr. Jenkins happy about this?
With arthritis, there's pain. And then there's pain. For relief, there's aspirin. And then there's Anacin. The Anacin aspirin formula has more medicine than regular aspirin.
That's not relief. That's relief.
Anacin.
To my beautiful wife.
It's nice to know he still loves the way you look. And if you wear dentures, you can count on Effordent to freshen up dentures and clean away stains so well. With Effordent, all he'll notice is you.
If you're tired of carpet companies throwing wine, cake, and comedians at carpet, we'd like to remind you that wear-dated carpet is easy to clean up. We just have better things to throw your way. Like we said, it's easy to clean up. For a participating wear-dated carpet dealer near you, call 1-800-322-NEAR.
On July 26, 1983, the Gaynor family had a heart attack.
When John had his heart attack, really happened to all of us. Our whole family changed. One of those changes is our diet. Now it's low in saturated fats and cholesterol. Fleischmann's is a part of that diet. It has 0 cholesterol, and another thing, it tastes terrific. I mean, I want to keep him healthy, but I want to keep him happy, too.
Fleischmann's. It does your heart good.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Tired of standing in line for a good adventure?
I don't care what you say. The Anderson kids are a piece of cake.
Let's go!
Then get ready for the all-new Adventures in Babysitting, Friday at 8.
He's not your ordinary family man. He's tall, dark, and sometimes dangerous. Lee Horsley is Paradise, Saturday at 8.
This is CBS.
Everybody's headed to Kittle's famous 4th of July sale. Right now, everything in every Kittle store is on sale with no interest and no payments till $19.90. Don't miss it. Get to Kittle's.
These days, my kids will do anything to get me to take them to Burger King for the $1.49 kids meal deal. What they don't know is for $1.49, I take them every day. Right now, kids get a flame-broiled burger, regular fries, a drink, and a surprise treat of M&M's chocolate candies. It's a real deal.
Mom, can I clean the garage?
I'm sorry. I promised that to Tommy.
The $1.49 kids meal deal, now only at Burger King.
I want to taste.
Give me just a taste.
If you want to taste something truly sensational, just look for the NutraSweet Swirl.
You start me up, don't ever quit. NutraSweet's the one. Give me just a little bit. Ooh, I need a taste of NutraSweet. Give me just a taste.
NutraSweet. Why so many things taste so good.
Jeopardy, weeknights at 7:30 on Wish TV.
Watch out. It's habit forming.
Yes, Ed. I'm quite happy now. Thank you for asking.
Mr. Jenkins, the party's out back here. Excuse me, you'd care to join us?
Thank you, Doctor. The 4th's one of my favorite holidays.
Oh,
By the way, my offer on that ride still stands.
thank you. I will bear that in mind. Ed, why did you have to embarrass poor Mr. Jenkins?
Because he was coming on to you.
Oh, really? I didn't notice.
Oh, please, Maureen, I know it when you're turning on the charm.
Oh, are you starting to feel jealous now? What's Holly going to think of that?
Holly is here because of the situation with Roger.
And Mr. Jenkins is here for the same reason.
You just can't help but gloat, can you, about being right about Roger?
Ed, I am not gloating. I know that Roger Thorpe caused both you and Holly genuine pain.
That's right, and I can't forget it.
I'm not saying you should.
What?
Nothing.
Come on, what?
Why is it so difficult for you to acknowledge that I'm right?
About Roger, I did.
Yes. You should really do something about that sour expression on your face. I always thought you were so handsome when you were happy.
So, you don't want the money?
This isn't about the money.
You better watch that temper, Dr. Jeffries. Some people might misconstrue that short fuse as a penchant for violence.
Yeah, well, they'd be wrong.
Well, of course they would. Again, my apologies for inferring you had any motive but love for your wife.
I just want a second chance.
At this late date? I don't think you're being realistic.
Yeah, well, I've never been realistic. I've never been able to be realistic with her.
Excuse me?
I don't know why I'm telling you this, but Melinda's worth fighting for, even if it's a losing battle. I just have to try.
Well, then you don't expect to win her back again.
I have to try. Don't you understand that?
I see.
Melinda, she's the sweetest, the kindest woman I've ever met.
One of those, huh?
No. No, not one of those. She's the original. I knew that the first day I met her. She was the woman for me. I just know it. And I knew that we didn't stand a chance because of that jerk. That jerk she was with. But it all changed. Somehow it changed. They broke up. And I'd been sick. And when we met again, she had the same feelings for me that I'd had for her all along. We fell in love. It did something to me. It made me look at things in a different way, a better way. I don't know, she just has this gift, you see, of taking something common and making it special. She did that with everything she touched. She did it with me. You know, God, just being there, just standing there by her side, I was the man I always wanted to be, you know, the man that was a good man. I was a good, decent man. And I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose Melinda.
I see.
Look, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing sitting here telling you all about this, but I just need somebody to listen to me.
I'll do what I can to stop the divorce.
No, don't do that.
But you just said that...
I know what I said, but you're right, I'm not being realistic about this. Obviously, Melinda doesn't want me to fight for her. She wants the marriage to be over with. And that's what a good, decent, honest man would do, right? So give it to me. Let me sign whatever you need signed. And I'll take your advice. I'm going to leave town. There's nothing here for me anymore anyway.
Yeah, It's for the best, Dr. Jeffries. I assure you.
Don't let Jeffries walking get to you.
No, the man kidnaps my niece, murders my wife. I shouldn't take it personally.
Well, you gotta believe he'll be caught. And then do your damnedest as a cop to make it happen.
What do you think I've been doing for the last month and a half? I had him, Larry, I had him. The system let him go. Now, how do you think that makes me feel? It's worse than being shot in the gut again.
Now, Rusty, I know it's hard.
Would you stop saying I know? You don't know. You don't even have a clue.
I'm sorry.
I know you're trying to buck me up. And I appreciate it. But what I'm feeling, it comes from way down deep, and it goes way back.
Tulsa?
Yeah. Growing up. We can even take it back to playing cops and robbers with Reva and Roxy and Josh. Josh, he was always the cop, and he made sure we bad guys paid. Funny thing was that my life turned out just that way. I did something wrong, I went to reformatory. I paid for mistakes. The system, it worked.
And the system let a troubled kid become a first-rate cop, too.
You know, with a lot of help from HB. And you.
Ah, Rusty, you're one of the best. Except when you're a maverick and you get impatient, like now.
I'm not a cop any longer, Larry. I lost what it takes to be a good one.
Don't say that.
No, it's true. A good cop believes what I used to. That we'd win. Yeah. And all the hard work and dedication going on out here, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, until you got a lead bullet or a gold watch meant something. And if you just worked a little harder and a little longer, kept going on nerves and coffee, somehow get an upper hand in the slime wars, then the system would take care of it. That's not how it works. The system is failing. We feed it hoods and hookers and junkies, and it spits them right back in our face because the jails are full or there's no jails at all.
Yeah, I know that.
Then how do you do it? Tell me. How do you defend the system? A system that let Will Jeffries go.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Long about a Saturday night. Glove dub got a clog in my tub. Reach for Drano.
Wait! It's new fresh scent Drano in the new blue bottle. It clears and deodorizes too. Now Drano's better than ever.
Poured in new fresh scent liquid Drano. Soon that clog was old news. Drano's dynamite unclogs, and now my drain is fresh too.
New fresh scent Drano clears and deodorizes. Now it's better than ever.
I've got you under my rim. Vanished foam and clings deep in the heart of me. It cleans and freshens every part of me. New Vanish foam and under my rim.
Gets under the rim to make cleaning easy. And for an easy way to help keep it clean between brushings, try Vanish Drop-Ins. Just pop one in your tank to help keep your bowl clean and fresh for weeks. New Vanish Foamin' and Vanish Drop-Ins. They clean in perfect harmony.
We're broke. It's the perm. Cost $60 on a fat tip. Could I trust this look to anything but Permasoft? Nah. Anything else is unthinkable. Unthinkable.
Want to see this dull, dry hair disappear?
Like magic?
Try some magic. A touch of VO5 Hairdressing's 5 natural conditioners makes dull, dry hair look radiant.
More manageable, too.
Try some magic.
VO5 for healthier looking hair.
This is what butter looks like. Before, it looks like this. Unfortunately, butter can also look like this if you weren't careful. So we made this, new all-natural Butterbud Sprinkles. We took the same flavor as this, removed fat and cholesterol, and left only 4 calories per serving. So even though Butterbuds looks like this, it has the delicious flavor of this. New Butter Buds, a better butter.
How can I defend the system? Because for every Will Jeffries who's out on the street, there's 10 of his kind behind bars. Even if they only do 1 year, that's better than doing no time at all.
Barely, just barely.
Okay, barely. Well, what's the alternative? Letting people take the law into their own hands? Letting feelings, not proof, decide who lives and who dies? Now, that's not the answer, and you know that. Okay, maybe the system doesn't work all the time, and maybe it is pushed to the max, but it's the only system we got. The alternative is Beirut, Belfast, any place where rules give way to rifles.
I'm glad the system works for you, Larry. I really am. But it doesn't work for me anymore because the bottom line is that Jeffries walked. And I can't deal with that and still be a cop. That's why I'm turning in this badge.
Look, maybe it's a good thing that Rose is dead. If she saw you doing this, it would kill her.
Don't you tell me how she would feel. Don't you tell me what this would do to her. And for God's sakes, don't you tell me how proud she would be if I did the right thing and stayed on the force.
Okay, I'm sorry. I crossed the line there. But you know how proud Rose was of you being a cop.
Yeah, and I failed her as a cop. And as a husband, I still may have a chance to do the right thing. For a long time, I didn't know how. But now I know.
Fletcher, what is wrong with you? You saw Jenkins making a pass at me in the kitchen and you didn't even help.
I'm sorry, it's the 4th of July.
Oh, the wedding.
It's been a year.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
So am I.
Oh, boy, a year. Well, that sure is different, huh? Come here.
Come on now, be honest. Which is the better burger? Ed's puny little one with that crusty stuff all over it, or my big juicy one, huh?
Please not pressure them. You know, it's just a hamburger.
They're both delicious.
Tasty. But which is better?
Oh, you won't be happy until we choose a winner, will you?
No.
Okay. In that case, the winner is my 3-bean salad made with 5 beans. Green, wax, kidney, pinto, and lima. Have some.
So, who's winning?
Very funny.
Come on, Sam, it's just a game.
Come on, it's just a game, Sam. She's kind of cute when she's upset.
Yeah, she is a cute kid. And we're not the only ones who think so. What?
Thank you. Pierce?
You're welcome. You know, I live right across the way. And my parents are away this summer traveling, so if you ever feel like going swimming, you know.
Really?
Does that give you any ideas?
Yes, traveling has always fueled my imagination. Come on, Rick, tell me. Are you really okay?
Chelsea, I'm all right. I'm hanging in there, okay?
Really?
Yes. You know, Meredith's gone away, but I also know that she's gonna be all right.
You guys, you gotta hide me. I've got grown men attacking me with bower burgers.
Oh, God.
Johnny, when is this show of yours gonna start?
It starts this Thursday, assuming that we get our acts together.
We will. Mayor Bagnall's going to be his first
Oh, no,
guest.
no, not that boring pompous
Hey,
air.
he may be boring, but the questions I'm gonna put to him about the homeless won't be.
That's great, Johnny. Congratulations.
Thanks. Listen, Chelsea told me about what happened. I'm really sorry. I just wish things would have worked out between you two.
Oh, that's okay, pal. Hope things work out with the two of you.
Yeah, so do we.
I'll second that.
Oh, come on. So, are you ready to burst forth onto the airway?
Well, I guess. But if the show is bust, I can always get in my plane and fly away.
Wait a minute, buddy. We can always get into your plane and fly
you're right.
away.
And don't get locked in those dull formats, all right?
Hey. If we do things the way we've planned, my show's going to be anything but dull.
You just follow your instincts. We'll all be riveted to our seats. You too, Chelsea. Just follow those instincts.
Thanks. Has a real thing to it, doesn't it?
Here.
Water.
I substituted Tabasco for vinegar. Why should a high fiber treat me boring?
Your nose.
Geez, I hope I live to see Alan Spaulding's court date.
When is that?
It's at the end of this week. And Roger Thorpe's is next week.
Oh, I hope I can be there. Of course, I'll probably be in Tulsa catching bouquets at Josh and Reva's wedding. Assuming Josh ever gets around to inviting me. He's probably saving it as a surprise, you know, kind of like the hot peppers I put in those beans.
So, Sam, what do you say? We on for a midnight skinny dip?
That late?
Hey, why don't you dip your skinny somewhere else?
Hey, man, I didn't know she was with you.
Yeah.
Why did you chase him off like that? I wasn't gonna go skinny dipping with him.
Because I promised your Uncle Ross I was going to keep an eye on you. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
No, you're not. You're treating me like a child, and it makes me mad.
I can't believe Roger's been exonerated.
Well, it's only for the things he was charged with after he left Springfield.
Well, I trust he'll be charged with everything he did before he left Springfield. God knows he's guilty of things they don't even have names for. Forgive me for being so blunt, but why are you here with Maureen?
Why are you here with Ed?
A question. What brand of toothbrush do you think dentists use? Okay, Rob, show us. Oral-B. Oral-B. The toothbrush more dentists use.
Introducing new Starburst California Fruit Chews. 4 mouth-watering flavors like strawberry watermelon and Malibu punch.
Every 6 seconds, someone in America gets one. A free phone card from U.S. Sprint. The phone card lets you sample Sprint's extraordinary fiber optic sound quality from any phone in America without changing phone companies. And you'll save money every time you use it. To get your free phone card, call Sprint now and talk with the best.
What do you think?
Ew. Tommy.
Very cute.
What there is of it.
On a morning like this, you're not thinking about the advantages of our 96-ounce bottle.
Let's go.
Okay.
Is that Kevin? Like a resealable top for freshness.
So, that's Kevin, huh?
Have fun.
See you, Kev.
Minute Maid's better than ever.
That's Larry.
Larry.
And the minute you taste it, you'll know.
Good afternoon from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. The Supreme Court is taking center stage in today's 4th of July observances. Americans expressed themselves on 2 emotional rulings, yesterday's on abortion rights and last week's on flag burning. In Washington, D.C., the Reverend George Stallings has been suspended from the Catholic priesthood. Stallings set up an unauthorized church for black Catholics after charging racism within the church. Now this.
Pain. Pulsing, throbbing pain. There is a wonder drug for pain. Doctors themselves take more than extra-strength Tylenol or Advil. More doctors take Bayer. For pain, Bayer is the wonder drug that works wonders.
An unmanned Soviet warplane crashed into a house in Belgium today, killing 1 person. The Soviet news agency says the pilot bailed out, apparently over Poland, after the MiG experienced a technical malfunction. Connie Chung in New York. See you later on the CBS Evening News.
Sam. Come on, here. Want to play?
Okay.
Okay, give me one. Oh, nice shot.
Go.
All right.
Not that it's any of your business, but I'll tell you why I'm here with Ed. I like him. We appreciate each other.
Yeah, but he's married to Maureen.
Your date for the evening.
We just happened to arrive here at the same moment because Michelle and Ben had play group.
I was under the impression that you played a rather large role in Maureen's life.
You think I'm the reason that Ed and Maureen broke up?
Aren't you?
Not entirely.
Don't look at me. I wasn't even here.
Yeah, but you're here now.
Oh, Maureen told you I moved in here?
No, she didn't.
Really? I suppose she had her reasons.
Listen, Red, I don't know what your game plan is here yet, but I got a hot news flash for you before you think about rearranging the furniture.
Oh, you poor thing. All those greasy hamburgers just did you in. I need to get you home and give you something for that stomach.
Home? Rick. Yeah. Can you take me to Cedar so I can get my stomach pumped?
Wanda,
Oh,
thank
you
you.
just need a little anacid and a little of Wanda's tender loving care, and you'll be just fine.
But what about Lowell and those big bare hands of his?
Darling, I'll have you know that I instructed Lowell to remove his oil gun and his barbells from my pied-à-terre. We shan't be disturbed.
Separated or not, I can tell you that Ed and Maureen are the most married couple that I know. And I'm talking real, and I'm talking good, and I'm talking solid. And nothing, not even you being here, is going to be able to take them apart over the long run. Because they belong together, and it's as simple as that.
Well, if what you say is true, if Ed and Maureen's destiny is really bonded by fate, it won't make much difference if I stay here or not, then, will it?
Doesn't this look good? I made one for Ben, too. You want to take it to him?
Yes, Mommy, dearie.
Got them now.
Oh, what do you got there? Let me have a bite of this, huh? No way. A peanut butter and banana sandwich like Mommy, right? Come here. Hold that and give me a hug. Well, don't hold it. Give me a hug anyway. Banana.
I love you and Mommy.
We love you too, sweetheart. So, why don't you go find Ben, give him a sandwich?
You're in, take it.
Great.
Okay. Napkin there.
Oh, yeah.
I really wish that you and Michelle would stick around for the sparklers.
Oh, we can't. We have to go to the park. We're going to see the fireworks, and Chet is driving us.
Chet?
Chet Jenkins.
Oh, come on, Maureen. Now, you know Michelle would rather be here. I'm sure Chet will understand.
Ed.
Maureen... Okay, look. I would really like it if you were here.
Come on in. Feel the fluffiest softness ever.
Come on in, fluffy, soft, fluffy. Soft, softest feeling, only Downy has a feeling.
Downy rinses in the most softness of any fabric softener. You can see the difference. Downy softness is fluffy softness.
Come on in, it's April Fresh. Downy feeling, fluffy feeling.
April Fresh Downy softens best in liquid and dryer sheets.
Come on in.
You're up. I'm sleeping.
You were walking.
I was walking in my sleep.
Have your coffee.
Hey, yours is darker than mine.
Mine's decaffeinated Folgers crystals. Yours is the decaffeinated you always drink.
Did you use the same amount?
Yeah, watch. Mine's mountain grown Folgers.
Nice aroma.
A sip?
Yeah. I thought I was the reason you're always so bright-eyed in the morning.
Oh, you are.
Decaffeinated Folgers crystals. So dark and rich, shouldn't you switch?
Corn, coming to you, a fresh tasting corn chip that's really new. Corn crisp from Pringles. You got the fever for a fresh corn flavor. More corn, fresh corn, natural and whole. Cooked to a crisp and real corn oil. Got new Pringles corn crisp and store it to barn. What you're gonna taste is fresh roasted corn.
New Corn Crisp from Pringles, the fresh corn fever reliever.
New Bird's Eye salads are made with Bird's Eye vegetables. Most salad mixes use dried vegetables. Naturally, we blow them away. Salads, new from Birdseye, the pickiest people in the field.
Oh, this salad is great. Oh, this is sensational. You know, well, it's stupendous. I tell you what. Oh, Bacos. Oh. Even better.
Bacony Bacos makes every bite better.
I've seen a lost dad. You know where he is?
No, I don't. I seem to have lost him myself.
Oh, excellent.
Absolutely, that's the best way to
Oh.
No, it's nice.
If Michelle's going to be here tomorrow, maybe I'd better get my things out of the bedroom just to avoid any awkward questions, you know?
Well, sounds good.
You could protest a little, you know, just something like, oh, Holly, I don't care if the whole world knows, something like that.
Is that what you want me to say?
Only if you mean it.
Look, I think it's your decision. I mean, you're right, we have nothing to hide.
Then I think I'd better move out.
Okay, I mean, if you think that's best, yeah.
Must you look so grateful? I swear I don't think I've ever seen you look more married than you do right now.
Yeah, sure, I'll wash the plates.
You gotta save those for next year. You never know.
Holly?
I'd like to cry.
How are you?
You never know. Maybe.
Good. Didn't mean to disturb you there. I haven't seen you at the diner lately, and I was just curious how things were at the station.
Oh, just as confusing as ever. Johnny's new show, people are running around with their heads cut off.
I see. Listen, if you're still interested in me for that exercise show, I just wanted you to know that I'm still available.
Oh, that's good to know. I'll keep it in mind.
Pierce, hi. I'm sorry about the interruption earlier. I believe you were discussing the salubrious effects of skinny dipping.
Skinny dipping, yeah.
Problem, Dr. Jeffries?
No, I just thought I'd read it over.
It's all standard legalese, I assure you. With a divorce rate as high as it is, you're in good company. 1 out of every 2 marriages ends up this way.
It's just hard to let go.
Yeah, I know. But once Melanie Lou gets up here and...
Melinda Sue.
All right. When Melinda Sue comes up and signs her part, it'll all be behind you.
Wait a minute. What did you say?
1 out of every 2
No.
marriages.
You said something about Melinda Sue coming to Springfield.
Oh, that's right. Her attorney sent me a letter asking me to hold on to those papers after you signed them, since she was planning to come to the States, and she'd sign them herself when she got here.
Well, then. I don't think I'll be leaving town so quick after all.
Well, I rode that ribbon highway. I saw above me the endless skyway. I saw below me the golden valley. Well, this land was made to be with. I roamed and rambled. I followed my footsteps through the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was calling, said this land was made for you and me. Well, this land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. Well, this land was made for you and me.
I've been asked to try something new at my laundry. Calgon water softener. Let's see what happens.
I'm shocked. They look brighter, they look whiter, they look cleaner. There's a difference. These are a lot whiter.
Calgon water softener for the cleanest wash in the hardest water.
Only one of the Lutz twins uses Fruit Fresh. It has vitamin C to help keep fruit looking like the minute it was picked. So she'll always win the blue ribbon. Or will she? For canning, freezing, or serving fresh, use Fruit Fresh.
I've got a what? A brush. I really do. It's inconceivable. How could I possibly have a cavity? This is devastating.
If your little kid has a cavity, we've got news for you. Over the years, one toothpaste has helped prevent more cavities than all others combined.
Yay!
Not surprisingly, it's the toothpaste more dentists recommend. Crest.
This is a totally incredible visit. Yes! It's great!
Crest. It's hard on cavities and easy on you.
I'm out of here.
One small step for man.
Relive the moment of triumph that all of America shared. The moon above, the earth below. A CBS News special, July 13th. The Supreme Court decision on abortion. What restrictions can states now impose? The story tonight on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
This portion of Guiding Light has been presented by the dentist's choice for fighting cavities, Crest with Floristat. This has been Guiding Light. Sportswear by Norton McNaughton. Eyewear by Avant-Garde Optics. Be sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.